Welcome to the Onion Buns. So, what's going on with the elect to this day? Well, I gotta give myself a pat on the back. I was right. I said when the tariff crap started that Justin Trudeau and Mark Carney had no interest whatsoever in solving the tariff problem. They wanted to use Trump's tariffs, and let me be very transparent here. I don't agree with Trump on these tariffs. I don't think it's the right way to go about it, but I now understand why he's doing it above my previous assumptions that also turned out true. That Trump endorsed Carney, and the left has been working overtime to try and make that go away and keep repeating that Poilievre is Trump. No, Poilievre's not Trump. But now we know why Trump endorsed Carney, and we know what Carney's plan is because Gerald Butts and Evan Solomon, Carney's closest advisors, accidentally leaked the internal memos on what Carney's plan is. And it's exactly what I've been saying from day one. Now, I know the left is never going to believe this. I know, I could share this on Facebook and they wouldn't even read it. They literally wouldn't even read it. They are in such an echo chamber of repeating only what the mainstream media that's been paid for by the liberals are saying, that there's no independent thought there anymore. It's gone. It's complete. Poof, done. But you can't worry about them. They make their own, well, they don't have minds, honestly, let's be honest. But they're responsible for their own actions. Me, I live in a world with facts. I don't care about image politics. I don't care about emotional distress unless it's actually real. And let's be honest, what the left wing calls emotional distress nowadays is not real. So they're going to pay no attention to this. But for those of you out there that are interested in facts, reality, truth, here's your evidence from Gerald Butts and Evan Solomon themselves. So yeah, here we go. All right, here we go from Melissa Lastman. It's a reposted. So Donald Trump endorsed Mark Carney. Here's why. So in the Carney orbit, including the organization that employs Carney's wife, Carney's top advisor Gerald Butts and Carney's star candidate Evan Solomon revealed Carney's real plan on Trump. And here's what they say his plan is. Quietly fold shortly after the vote. Accept Trump's terms on tariffs, capitulation. Exactly what I said would happen if Mark Carney got elected. That's their plan. This is why Carney won't talk to Trump or won't try to solve this tariff problem before the election. He's using it as a wedge issue to get support from low information voters. He's hoping that'll be enough to get him elected. And then once he gets elected, he's just going to do what Trudeau and Freeland did. He's going to hand Trump the farm. Fuck Canada. Who cares about Canada as long as he makes a little bit of money? Him and Brookfield. So anyway, Carney talks tough, but will be the first to roll over and sell out Canadians. He's done it before with his own interests. He'll do it with yours. Here is what the liberal insiders said. America's largest trade partners, Mexico and Canada, are facing more significant trade pressures from the Trump administration. But the imbalance of power is such that they have no credible strategy to push back. Everyone understands they'll have to accept Trump's terms eventually. The only question is whether capitulation comes before or after a costly fight. Riding an 85% job approval, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum has enough domestic political space to yield to Trump's demands to keep Mexico in his good graces. And she's got nothing to offer. Let's be honest here, as she is already doing. Yeah. And that's funny. I know a person that lives in Mexico and says she's going to vote for, she is Canadian, but she lives in Mexico. She's going to vote for Carney because he's going to stand up to Trump. But she calls this same president in Mexico a rock star, and her rock star is giving Trump everything he wants on a silver platter. Just here you go, here you go, here you go. You know, and this is what I was saying. They don't care about facts. They only live in this echo chamber that tells them what they've already been told to think. Anyway, she's doing. By contrast, Canadian leaders have a political incentive to put up a bigger fight because Trump's threats towards Canada's economy and sovereignty have sharply inflated national sentiment north of the border in a run-up to the April 28th elections. However, I expect Ottawa will quietly fold shortly after the vote to ensure that ongoing relations with the U.S. remain functional. That is from Gerald Butts and Evan Solomon. That's not from the Rebel. That's not from Pierre Poilievre. Poilievre or any other media or person that they want to classify as right wing. That's from Evan Sullivan. He's up for election in Toronto for the Liberals. And Gerald Butts, who was a key player in the Trudeau government, got brought down by a scandal, fell on his sword to protect Trudeau, and got handed a cushy job in Eurasia Group. That's the name of it. So that's them saying this. Now, Carney is a pathological liar, so you could always make the argument that they're lying too. But I mean, if one of Poilievre's inner circle came out and said Poilievre wants to do something really, really scandalous, I'm going to believe that that's legit. So I'm going to believe this is legit because there's absolutely no evidence to prove it's not. And I've been saying this from day one, that the minute the election is over, should Mark Carney win, he will give Donald Trump everything. And this is why Donald Trump has been endorsing him. And Donald Trump's endorsed him like 7 times now. Somehow the mainstream media keeps forgetting to report that. You know, Trump keeps endorsing. Trump wants Carney because Trump knows Carney will fold, will give him everything. Trump doesn't want Poilievre. Poilievre will stand up for Canada, which means Trump will have to negotiate and there will be give and take, and Trump will not get everything he wants. With Carney, Trump will get everything he wants. And we know this because with Trudeau and Freeland, advised by Carney at the time, Trump got everything he wanted. So there you go, people. There you go. Irrefutable, die-hard evidence of Carney's plan for Canada. It's not elbows up, which is still a fucking stupid slogan. It really is. I honestly look down on people that say it now. I saw a video yesterday. Some guy was going around asking these morons out in the street carrying elbows up signs. He was going up to him going, "What does elbows up mean to you?" And they're like, "I don't know. It sounds good." I mean, it was like, they don't even know what they're fucking protesting. They've just been told to protest, so mindlessly they go out and they protest. This is the problem with the modern day left wing in a nutshell. Yeah. So anyway, there you go. You have die-hard evidence. What you do with it is your business, but I advise you to share this video to everybody you know. They're not going to go on Twitter and look this stuff up. They're not going to go on Facebook to look this stuff up. I saw it within 2 seconds of logging in today. They're not going to. They've intentionally filled their feeds with left-wing propaganda, and they don't look at anything else. So if you accept this as fact, which it is, share it. Shove it in their faces. Make them watch it. That probably won't change their minds. That probably won't wake them up, but that's all we can do. I just did it earlier today. Another friend, she's like, well, she said on Facebook, she said, one of her friends called her out for saying she was going to vote Carney. And I posted, I go, I've tried talking to her for a month now and she's not listening. So save your breath. At which she replied, the person replied, she goes, "I'm open-minded. Prove it to me." So I shared the video of Carney in the coal mine. 1000% factual information. No spin whatsoever. She refuses to watch it. And tomorrow she's going to go, "You're not proving anything to me." And this is how they live. They reject anything you offer to them and then say nobody's proven anything. No, everybody's proven it. You just refuse to look. You can't fix that. That's a mental disease. So anyway, if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe and share, please. If you didn't like this video, leave a dislike. Always feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Don't worry, I don't swing my cane too strongly if I dislike your comment. And as always, pew 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 and shit. Thanks for watching. Bye.